Some time passes and we continue talking. I then tell him I've been having a rough week. The man offers to book us a hotel and a spa for the night so we can go out, have a good time, and just relax and be stress-free. I obviously agree because why not? Once we get there, we have a couple drinks and we get ready to go out. I brought my nicest dress and heels. I had already done my hair and makeup before picking him up and I'm ready to go. He then suddenly tells me he gets a text that his friend was outside with some situation and he had to run down to go and talk to him real quick. And he leaves with both hotel cards. I'm then sitting in our hotel room all dressed up for probably half an hour. I'm thinking things are weird and I start messaging him. Again, another half hour goes by, so I just hug the situation. I'm sitting in the bed on my phone, looking at Snapchat stories, and I see this man on the story posting at some club with some next. There's this guy I met on Tinder, and we had been chatting for a couple days. He then invites me to his crib to hang out, so I go over and we have a great time. I'm thinking this is the man I've always been looking for. The vibe was there, and he had his shit together. He was a lawyer, very clean and polite, and had a beautiful home. He orders us some food, makes me some drinks, and we just have fun.
I always feel like a story always starts like this. A disastrous story always starts with a dude that's very nice, like top tier guy, got a great job, very respectful, such a gentleman, blah blah blah. They always describe it like this at the initial point. That's how you know it's going downhill. You know, they always list all the positive qualities right off the bat. You know this is about to take a twist for the worst.
Some time passes and we continue talking. I then tell him I've been having a rough week. The man offers to book us a hotel and a spa for the night so we can go out, have a good time, and just relax and be stress-free. I obviously agree because why not? I feel you. Because I needed a little getaway from work and the things were stressing me out. He then sends me a link to a really bougie hotel that costs like $500 a night to stay and asks if I can pay for the hotel.
Pause. So you're having a really bad night. He wants to treat you. He's proposing, you know, you guys go get a weekend, whatever, getaway or a weekday, whatever it is, whatever day of the week. And then he proposes to go to this bougie hotel, just the two of you, for a sweet romantic time. And then he sends you the bills and he tells you if you can pay for it. That's gonna be a joke. Literally, that has to be a joke.
Ask if you. Let me read that one more time. He then sends me a link to a really bougie hotel that costs like $500 a night to stay and asks if I can pay for the hotel because he was really busy at work. All right, if you fell for this shit, yo, because he was really busy at work and didn't have the time.
So my dude is at work, but he's yet still able to send you the link to all this bougie hotel and he's able to still type all this shit and over-explain himself that he can't pay for it because he's busy at work. How hard is it to enter your credit card information and just pay for it? But yeah, you're able to type all these paragraphs and essay and explain all this stuff and find this hotel and send the links. Damn, but yeah, you can't even enter your credit card details. Whoa.
As well, he was having issues with his card. Scammer! Oh, issues with his card, huh? Okay. He told me he would eat. This is gonna get so bad. I already know. He told me he would e-transfer me the amount as soon as I had it booked. So my young stupid ass did. As soon as I had it booked, I sent them receipts and the man stops answering. Well, yeah, no shit. I'm low-key stressing, but I go about my day. I decide to call him and he finally answers. He then tells me some BS story that he got busy and caught up and he had to go to his friend's crib to finish up some work. He tells me we're still going to go to the hotel and he got cash for me. They always got cash for you.
Yo, that's crazy, you see? From one thing to the next. First he tells you to pay for it, he gonna pay you back. You pay for it, you send him receipts. Now he brings you another story and he tells you he got cash for you. You know, he was busy, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Now once you get there, he's gonna have another story for you. You ain't getting that money back.
Just send me the money, don't give me cash. This is so dumb. He tells me we're still going to the hotel and he got cash for me, but I'd have to pick it up from his friend's house because his car broke.
You see what I'm saying? How did he get to his friend's house if his car broke down? Why can't he come drop the money to you? The same way he got to his friend's house, he could commute to you.
Because his car broke down. Mind you, I agree to go pick it up. You know what? Let's keep reading. Mind you, I agree and go pick him up from his friend's house on the other side of the city because I had been really looking forward to this night and was not wanting the $5 to go to waste. When I get there, he pulls up wearing a sweatsuit and slides with a backpack. I'm low-key sussed out because he didn't look all put together the way I'd met him weeks prior. He looked like he had been living out of that backpack. I try not to think about it too much, and I take us to the hotel. Once we get there, we have a couple drinks, and we get ready to go out. I brought my nicest dress and heels. I had already done my hair and makeup before picking him up, and I'm ready to go. He then suddenly tells me he gets a text that his friend was outside with some situation and he had to run down to go and talk to him real quick.
My goodness, when you keep hearing all these problems after problems after problems, you already know either this guy got a badass luck or he's just a bullshit type of person. He's just lying through his teeth and you're eating every lie.
Do not let this scamming nigga out your sight. I say okay and he leaves with both hotel This is stressing me out. I say okay and he leaves with both hotel cards. I'm then sitting in our hotel room all dressed up for probably half an hour. I'm thinking things are weird and I start messaging him. He's then telling me he's still out front sitting in the car with his boy because his homie is having girl problems or whatever. I wait a while longer and I start spam calling him because I want to leave, but I can't because he took the cards. He isn't answering, I'm getting hella angry, and then he comes through the door telling me he lost track of time because they're balling up. At this point, it's like 11 p.m. I've been waiting almost an hour. Then he says he forgot something in his bro's whip. And has to run and grab it quick time.
Bruh. You know, at this point, I'm not even gonna blame the guy. You know, it's his nature. The way he's grifting, it's in his nature. Simply put, that's it. The only person to blame now is a woman. Because she's eating all his bullshit. Whatever is coming out of his mouth, she's eating it. Like pasta. With meatballs. That's ridiculous. This guy is like stringing you around left, right, center. He's giving you all this bullshit excuses and yet you're falling for it. Every single one of them.
Leaving me in the telly alone again. Another half hour goes by, so I just hug the situation. Well, what choice do you have? Look what you put yourself. I get in my PJs and I try going to sleep. I'm sitting in the bed on my phone, looking at Snapchat stories, and I see this man on the story posting at some club with some neck. No! No!
Yo, this girl... this girl still hasn't learned. This girl, man, she came out of her little pitch perfect ass life and now she's going through some struggles too because of this man.
I'm sitting on my bed on my phone looking at Snapchat stories and I see this man on his story posting at some club with some neck shorties. At this point, I'm just crying and shit. Why are you crying? Why? This man has even given me no cash for this room. He's leaving me here alone and lying to me and then going out to party with some random bitches. I'm trying to go to sleep and he comes back. When he gets in the room, I start paging him. And he's trying to apologize and shit. After he apologizes, he starts trying to get nasty with me. I'm so upset and I don't know what to do. I go along with it. We go to sleep. You went along with it? This man owes you 5 bills, lied to you about going out, left you at the hotel to go dance with some bitches at the club, comes back and you let him fuck? It's the next day and we gotta leave. When we get to my car, I have a ticket for $300 on my windshield because he made me park outside the...
You know, first of all, not only is she down $500 for that place they were staying at, that hotel... Not only that, now she got a damn $300 ticket. But guess what? It's all because of this dude. And this guy keeps on like stringing her along. He keeps on doing all this over the top shit. And she keeps on letting him do it. Now I'm beginning to wonder why she's complaining. Seems like she enjoys this.
When we get to my car, I have a ticket with $300 on my windshield because he made me park outside the night before, where we weren't allowed to park since he had to pee really bad and couldn't wait for me to park in the parade. He then tells me he'll send me money for my ticket when I have to pay it. Then he tells me I have to apparently drive him back to his homie's crib. I say whatever. What do you mean whatever? Put your foot down. At no point in this story have you put your foot down. Just yes. Yes to everything. Everything's yes. Nah, you deserve this shit. And on the way there, he makes me stop at the dispensary. Then he asked me to stop at KFC because he's hungry. Once again, he asked me to pay. At this point, I'm so fed up. I just want to get this man out of my car and go about my day. I pay for his food and drop him at his friend's crib. At this point, this man hasn't paid me back for nothing. Listen, mama.
Yeah, man, at this point, this woman had the L from day one. She been holding that L, man, you know what I mean? It's like, yo, you met this dude. He's bullshit outside, dude. I don't know how you didn't pick up on that. But I mean, from the moment that he told you he's going to pay you that $500, you trusted him. Then he kept making up stupid stories. How he's going to pay it to you in person with cash. And you met him, he didn't even have that cash. Yet he's making you drive him here, there, wherever he wants to go. And you keep doing it like a personal Uber. And on top of that, he's leaving you at this hotel and to go party with his boys and some random club shorties while you're there watching his snap stories. Oh my goodness, what a gullible woman.
You ain't getting that money. You were never getting that money. Not a dime. I ask him one more time. He makes some stupid story and starts gaslighting me and degrading me, so I just block him and hold the L. You been held the L this whole story. Just so you know, the L didn't start here. Moral of the story, never download Tinder. No, moral of the story is don't be dumb.
I hope this woman learned her lesson. Because, yeah, I hope. But you know, judging from this video, she never even learned the first lesson, which was from the moment he told you to pay for that reservation from that hotel. Then you paid. Then he told you he's gonna pay you back. He has the cash. Then you fell for it. And then he makes you drive him around. And then he goes partying. And it, like, you never learned all those lessons. This lets me know you're not gonna learn this lesson after this. I feel like if you meet another dude similar to him, you're still gonna keep falling for it.
Right, I'm walking to go on a first date at 11:30 at night. It is because he gets off work at 11:30. Not a booty call, because I'm not allowing my booty to get called.
Ha! He already called that booty. I don't know what she's talking about. It's 11:30 p.m. You're going on the date. Yeah, that booty already been called.
And if he tries, I'll just go home. I don't know. I also have met this man before. He works at the gym that I go to, and he checks me in and out every day, and he does that successfully. So, like, there's a little bit of trust set up there. Quite frankly, if this doesn't go well, I have to find a new gym, or maybe he would get a new job. I don't know how custody of the gym would work. We got a lot riding on this. We're gonna go to Insomnia Cookies, and then we're gonna go to a bar. I am meeting him at the gym that we go to. I'm almost there. I'm a little nervous. I've never seen him outside of the gym. Oh fuck, I'm really close. This is where I start to get really fucking nervous. It'll be fine. You know, it'll be fine. Nothing is this serious. Immediately calm.
I'm just waiting for the update. I wonder how that day went. It always goes like this, you know. You always have the woman. She's so happy to go on the date. She's all looking nice, you know. Her hair is done, makeup on point, the little dress on point, and she's so excited for that date. And then she describes her man she's meeting. He sounds like the perfect type of man. He sounds like Prince Charming, straight up them fairy tales. Up until the moment they were returning home from the date with the update. And then you hear how terrible the date was. And by this point you see all their makeup is all ruined because they've been crying, hair is everywhere. They're looking completely opposite the way they were looking while they were going on that date, you know. So we gotta hear the update.
On my way to a first date, we matched on Hinge. I know nothing besides he's good looking and Christian. This is what I'm wearing, and I'm very excited.
See what I just told you? Literally, these stories start like this. You know, the woman is probably dressed, her makeup done, her hair done. She's so excited. She's walking gracefully, you know. She's looking forward to this date. You can even tell the energy, the way she's explaining how the man is looking, what he does, what kind of man he is, his values, everything is positive, you know.
I'm actually not nervous. I feel like I used to think first dates were so scary, but then I realized that I'm confident in who I am, and it's really just getting to know someone and deciding if you want to be around them again. So there's no nerves. I'm really hungry.
At this point, you can see the tone shifted, right? It's dark outside. She just got in the car. It's all quiet. It's not like before, right? The streets are not booming with them street cars, them, you know, public noises and stuff like that. You already can see. Look at her face. She already got like some worried lines. She looking tired. She looking like she got something on her mind. You already know like something went down.
That did not go well.
Boom. What did I tell you? There we go.
Very nice guy. Very sweet, very handsome, very attractive, very successful. But I feel like I was just like talked at for the last 2 hours. The dinner was great, but I was just like talked at.
Okay, not compatible. On to the next.
Damn, this woman looks hella stressed, man. But all I just want to say is, like, that is not bad. Like, just think about it. If 90% of the things from this man was really good, as you say, you know, he's a nice guy, you know, very charming, attractive, whatever, very successful, the dinner was great, he paid the bill, but the only problem was he talked down at you, or he talked at you rather than talking with you. So by this is like he didn't give you a window for you to talk. He just kept on rambling on and on and on. Why couldn't you have made that clear to him? Like, I mean, think about it. I don't think that should be a big deal of a deal breaker, especially if everything else went well. You know, you could talk to him, be like, hey, is this how you treat all your other dates? Or I feel like you were just talking at me, like you were just yapping. You don't want to hear me talk back. You know what I'm saying? It's something with a little communication, right? That could have probably sorted out. But you see how quickly she is eager to move on to the next. She's like, oh, on to the next one. Not compatible. Like everything else was great. Charming guy, successful. Dinner was great. Date was great. It's just a little simple fact that he was talking at you, right? Now, this also for a lot of guys, it's because they're nervous. You don't know what's going on in his mind. Maybe he's so excited to meet you. Some people they're just overly energetic. They want to share their day. And some people, when they get nervous on a date, they tend to talk so much, right? They keep on rambling. They do it unintentionally. They don't even know that. So, I mean, you could have just have this little conversation with him, right? And see if maybe he had an explanation to it, or maybe, you know, see how he replied. If he replied from an entitlement type of way, you know, he refused to even listen to you and even acknowledge that, even apologize for that kind of behavior, then yeah, cut your losses and move on. But a little yapping and all that, he could have just been excited to be with you. He could have been really excited for that date, or nervous, you know. So I don't know. I just feel like nowadays, especially in this dating era, everybody's so quick to cut each other off over a little thing, like over a tiniest thing. You don't even have conversations anymore. It's just like, nope, cut, block, I'm out. It's like, okay, well, did he show up on time? Yeah, he showed up on time. Did he, you know, match his description like on the dating site you guys are talking about? Oh yeah, he was very handsome. Okay, was he really successful? Like he was he really successful like he told you while you were chatting? Oh, absolutely, such a successful man. Okay, was he a gentleman? Did he pay the bill after dinner? Oh, absolutely. Did he take you to like the nicest, fanciest restaurant? Oh, you bet. It couldn't have gotten any better. So what was the issue? Oh, he was just talking at me. What? You mean everything else was great, just that little part? Did you tell him about it? No. So how did you end the date? I hugged him. I told him it was really great. Thanks for the dinner. And boom, I blocked his number as I was walking to my car. Wow. But that's how dating goes, guys. But anyways, y'all, let me know what you guys think about all these stories. And I'm gonna catch you guys on the next video. Right? Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm gonna catch you next time. Peace.